What if the real secret to faster fat loss and better recovery isn't a single peptide, but the way certain peptides are combined? What if instead of relying on just one pathway, you could influence appetite, metabolism, growth hormone, and recovery all at the same time? And after everything we've already covered on peptide culture, from what peptides are to retatrutide, its risks, comparisons, the best fat loss peptides of 2026, and even CJC 1295 versus tesamorelin. Today, we're taking it to the next level, because now we're talking about peptide stacks, not individual compounds, but strategic combinations. So the real question is, what are the top 5 peptide stacks for fat loss and recovery in 2026? Before we jump in, we need to understand one thing clearly. Stacking peptides means combining multiple peptides to target different biological pathways at the same time. One peptide might reduce appetite. Another might increase growth hormone. Another might accelerate recovery. When used correctly under medical supervision, the idea is synergy, not redundancy. But when used incorrectly, stacking can increase risks, side effects, and hormonal imbalance. So this is not about hype, this is about understanding how these combinations actually work. Let's start with stack. Number 1, the most powerful fat loss stack in 2026, the GLP-1 plus dual, triple agonist stack. This includes peptides like tirzepatide or experimental options like retatrutide. These peptides dominate fat loss because they directly control appetite, insulin response, and in the case of retatrutide, even energy expenditure. Now, technically, you don't stack multiple GLP-1 drugs together. That would be unsafe and unnecessary. Instead, this stack represents the foundation. If someone is using tirzepatide, that alone can drive 15–22% weight loss. If retatrutide becomes fully approved, it may push that even further. To enhance this foundation, some protocols combine GLP-1-based therapy with lifestyle optimization rather than additional peptides. Because when appetite is controlled at the hormonal level, everything else becomes easier. So this first stack is less about combining drugs and more about recognizing that GLP-1-based therapy is the backbone of modern fat loss. Now let's move to stack number 2. Fat loss plus growth hormone optimization. This is where combinations like CJC 1295 and ipamorelin come in. CJC 1295 stimulates growth hormone release over a longer duration, while ipamorelin triggers pulses of growth hormone without significantly increasing cortisol or prolactin. Together, they create a more natural growth hormone rhythm. Why does this matter for fat loss? Growth hormone supports lipolysis, the breakdown of fat, and helps preserve lean muscle mass during calorie deficits. It also improves recovery, sleep quality, and tissue repair. This stack is not as aggressive for weight loss as GLP-1 therapies, but it shines in body recomposition, losing fat while maintaining or even improving muscle. Now stack number 3, recovery plus fat loss support. This includes combinations like BPC 157 with growth hormone-releasing peptides. BPC 157 is often discussed for its potential role in tissue repair, injury recovery, and inflammation reduction. While it does not directly burn fat, it allows individuals to train harder, recover faster, and maintain consistency, which indirectly supports fat loss. When combined with something like CJC 1295 or ipamorelin, the focus shifts toward recovery-driven fat loss. You're not just dieting, you're maintaining performance while doing it. This stack is especially popular among athletes or individuals dealing with injuries. Now let's talk about stack number 4, visceral fat targeting stack. This is where tesamorelin comes into play. Tesamorelin, sold as Agrifta, is FDA approved for reducing visceral fat in specific populations. It works by stimulating growth hormone release in a controlled way that targets deep abdominal fat. In some protocols, tesamorelin is combined with lifestyle interventions or other supportive peptides. The goal here is not rapid-scale weight loss, but reduction of dangerous internal fat linked to metabolic disease. This stack is more clinical and targeted, not general-purpose fat loss. Now let's move to stack number 5, advanced biohacking stack. This is where things get experimental. Some individuals combine GLP-1-based peptides with growth hormone-releasing peptides. For example, a protocol might include tirzepatide for appetite control combined with CJC-1295 and ipamorelin for growth hormone support. The idea is simple. One pathway reduces calorie intake. Another preserves muscle and enhances recovery. Together, they aim to maximize fat loss while maintaining performance and physique. But this is also where risk increases. Combining multiple peptides can amplify side effects, complicate hormonal signaling, and require careful monitoring. This is not beginner territory. It requires medical supervision, blood work, and understanding of endocrine balance. Now let's step back and look at the bigger picture. All these stacks revolve around three core mechanisms: appetite regulation primarily through GLP-1 and incretin-based peptides, hormonal optimization through growth hormone-releasing peptides, recovery and repair through peptides like BPC-157. The most effective fat loss strategies combine these three pillars. But here's something most people don't realize. Stacking more peptides does not automatically mean better results. In fact, the most powerful fat loss results in 2026 often come from a single, well-designed therapy like tirzepatide, combined with proper nutrition, resistance training, and sleep. Stacks are tools, not shortcuts, and misuse is common. In 2026, there is a growing trend of people sourcing peptides from unregulated markets and combining them without understanding interactions. That is risky. Purity issues, incorrect dosing, and lack of medical oversight can lead to serious complications. Another key factor is sustainability. Many of these peptides influence hormonal signaling. When discontinued, the body may revert to baseline patterns. That means long-term strategy matters more than short-term stacking. So what is the best stack? The answer depends on the goal. For maximum fat loss, GLP-1-based therapy like tirzepatide. For body recomposition, growth hormone-releasing peptides. For recovery and injury support, BPC-157-based combinations. For visceral fat reduction, tesamorelin. For advanced protocols, carefully monitored combination stacks. But here's the real question. Are we moving toward a future where fat loss is engineered through molecular stacking? Where instead of diet plans, people follow peptide protocols? Or will the fundamentals, nutrition, training, sleep, always remain the foundation? If you followed this entire peptide culture series from the basics of peptides to advanced stacks, you're now seeing the full picture. Not just individual compounds, but systems working together. Subscribe to Peptide Culture if you want deeper, no-hype breakdowns of peptide science in 2026. And tell me if you had access to these stacks. Would you go all in on advanced combinations, or keep it simple with a single proven peptide?